this way. So I know how to shoot, I know how to fight. I tell you once, don't tell you twice. I'm real discreet, the thief in the night. Yeah. If I call you close, I know how to skate, I know how to shoot, I know how to fight. I tell you once, tell you twice. I'm real discreet, the thief in the night. Thief in the night. If I call you close, I know how to skate, I know how to shoot.
Alright, YouTube, what's the big old deal, man? It's one of the biggest. Big Nina boy back cracking with another reaction. Hey, man, what they say in the air, man? Hey, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Happy Sunday, happy Sunday. You understand me? Hey, nephew, like that. You know what I'm talking about? All right, man, so let's get straight to it, man. We got 600 get exposed. It's crazy because, look, man, what goes around comes around, man. Look, that's why I say when y'all be trying to, pedal to the metal with this politics game, you got to turn around and aim back at yourself, man, because it could get ugly out here. So, the Rollin 60s, man, say that boy done. Man, you feel me? They got an onion on that boy top, bruh. They got an onion on that boy top. So, if y'all know what that mean, y'all know what that mean. Anyway, man, we got Alex Alonso addressing and expressing the first time he met 600, though, on his bumper. You understand me? All right, let's get to it. All right, there you go.
The day I met 600, I walked into a cigar lounge full of police officers, and he is sitting there amongst about 4 or 5 other police officers
smoking cigars with the pigs.
Now, you may ask, well, Alex Alonso, what was you doing walking into a room of police officers? Well, on that day, I was interviewing a corrupt cop from New York City that was here in LA. I was interviewing this cop. He took an Uber to this very studio. After the interview was over, he says, can you drop me off? I said, where do you want me to drop you off at? He said, at the cigar lounge in downtown LA. I said, no problem. That ain't far. You gave me a dope interview. No problem. So I pull up, and I pull up right in front. There's parking right in front, and I walk in with him just to be cordial. And
he's hanging out with a gang of off-duty police officers and corrupt cops, bro.
That was the first day I met 600.
All right, hold on, gang. Hold up. Let me see something. Oh, snap. I didn't even know that. Look, let me see. I think I got it. Hold on. Hold on, gang. Hold up. Wait a minute. Yeah, Sirski. I think I might got that actual original photo. Okay, no, he's smoking a cigar right there. All right, we continue. All right, go ahead.
That had to be almost 2 years ago.
What type of Rollin 60 hang out with a bunch of corrupt cops and off-duty police officers at a cigar lounge? Bro.
Yeah, so it's out the bag.
Okay, I see. That's what I was about to say 2 minutes ago, but I'm like, I don't know if I was supposed to repeat that. Bro, you can't say nothing. Whack, what are you saying about your son hanging out with the police smoking cigars? People got to hold people accountable around here, bro.
To me, what was crazy, 600 being there I was like, okay, this is weird. But what was really weird was that the cop that I took there was a convicted criminal corrupt cop. And the cops that were there were on duty, like real cops, working cops. And I just thought, this is weird. I didn't know that corrupt cops still maintain relationships with working cops. I thought you got ostracized.
Right.
You went to prison. You were deemed no good. Just like a snitch would be ostracized from the hood.
Right.
But he's sitting there with all these other cops. And then there's a cop from the airport police that says, hey, did you go to John Burroughs? And I said, I did. He said, I remember you from John Burroughs. So we end up having a conversation. And then about maybe 10, 15 minutes in, I'm like, I got to get out of here. I don't want to get too comfortable here. And he gave me his card, the one that worked at the airport, and I never called him. But I walked up out of there. But I was a few things threw me off. The fact that this corrupt cop was hanging out with cops that were still working cops, non-corrupt cops. And then 600 being there, I thought it was just a little unusual.
It's supposed to be unusual, right?
Yeah.
But I'm saying, bro, hey, it's the people that be talking the stuff that don't I'm speechless, bro. See, I've been not saying that for the longest because I didn't know if I was supposed to repeat.
So when it comes to stuff like that, how do you explain that? How do you justify, you politicking on people being rats, busters, and snitches, but you hang with the police? How do you justify that and stay in good graces with the black top, with the masses of this gangster culture? How do you put yourself in position to call people rats, snitches, and busters, but you hanging with the police? 600. You got a lot of answering to do, man, because at the end of the day, not only, you undermine, the street code, you know what I'm saying, by playing with a police badge, but you have confirmed, you have put paperwork out there like, we'll never forget what you did to S-Bone. S-Bone was a real dude, you know what I'm saying? You did that. You did a lot of shit, bro. You did a lot of shit, bro. And you dudes think like it's no accountability. Like you guys can't get touched. I mean, not say I want to touch you, nigga. I don't care what you do. But at the same time, man, like you got to know at some point, man, what goes around, come around. Somebody is going to play ball on you, bro. You see what I'm saying? Somebody is not playing, man. And you know how California is, man. Niggas is peeling onions and selling salmon out here. So, you just got to be careful, man, because it ain't too late to stand down, man. Back up, do some different content. Majority of your content is predicated about you exposing rats, snitches, and busters, and your fights and your workouts. That's it. Let's go.
That.
Yeah, I wasn't really. I didn't want to I didn't want to put it out there really because there may be an explanation to why he was there, because there was a guy that had a YouTube platform that was also there.
He wasn't on YouTube yet, bro. He was a fake manager back then. He was trying to manage. Was he trying to manage Crib back then?
Well, he wasn't doing his own content, but he was definitely popping up because I recognized him when I saw him. I was like, oh, I seen you on the internet.
Okay.
I was like, okay, this big dude, and he was brand new on the internet at that time. And I was just like, damn, this dude just popped out of nowhere. He's supposed to be managing Crip Mac, and he's supposed to be the head of this cutthroat management. And it was just, that was the day I met him. And I got out of there. I got out of there about 15 minutes. I sat down, though. I will say I sat down.
Hey, see, but you trying to drag other people into this, but you came in there to speak to somebody.
Yeah.
Right. So we can leave his name out. You know what I'm saying? Because he's not a cop. You know what I'm saying? He a content creator came to speak to somebody, and that's when you seen Christopher Lovejoy, Officer Lovejoy, with off-duty police officers and corrupt cops smoking cigars.
That's about accurate.
Come on, man. Stop playing grown folks, bro.
I sat there for about 15 minutes.
Hey, Wack, man, I've been a person of interest too many times, bro. I don't even play them games, like, you know what I'm saying? I think people get it twisted because I go in there and I'll be peaceful. You know what I'm saying? I might talk to a 40 or a 60 or an enemy, or I do gang prevention.
Wait a minute, because he said, nigga, that dude on the internet, and then you said, hey, Wack, let me find out, Wack, you was up there with the police too, gang. Come on, let's go.
Intervention, far from a snitch, bro. You'll find Michael Jackson hanging at your house before you find some paperwork on me, bro.
I'm almost like an old man at heart. I don't know why I've been like that since I was young. Even with producing, I still.
All right, so we're gonna leave that alone. So let's get to him, man. 600, boy. You something else, boy. You something else, boy. It's not looking good for you, boy. Let's go.
Be closely. You done seen us just do G-Face. We got to put another buster on the map. Somebody that want to be famous. He want to be a thug, a gangster. He want to run it. we got to talk about Snitch Hunted, Christopher Lovejoy.
And so were you tapped in with the streets from an early age, or what was your
Yes and no.
relationship to all that?
I was just around it. I wasn't really into, like I said, I was really a good kid, man.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? I really didn't really tap into that stuff until I really was getting out of high school, seeing how the stuff is. I was trying to stay away from that, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Wow. You know, it ain't nothing personal, man, with me, man. I just, I see it like, bro, some of us spent our whole life gang banging, bro. Where do you get off setting rules and tones and politicking after high school, which puts you around 20? We started, I'm a freaking dinosaur to this. Listen, when you gang bang your whole life, just imagine gang banging your whole life and doing nothing else with your life, right? But then just imagine you gang banging your whole life and you start to change your life, right? That puts you at an alumni status. You feel me? Like, yeah, nigga can't say nothing to you because you did it your whole life. You see what I'm saying? You got to do something with this life that God give you, right? But just imagine somebody coming in at 20 years old, which puts you, man, come on, gang. Come on, gang. Right after high school? Come on, bro. So you missed the whole, like the training and all that shit. It's shit that you had to learn as a child. You know what I mean? To really know what come with this. You know what I'm saying? The decisions. So you basically acknowledging that you was a good kid turned bad. So a lot of people you see with Christopher Lovejoy, they're not around Christopher Lovejoy because they respect him. They're around him because of the opportunities. You see what I'm saying? So now we got to look at, okay, he uses his height and, smoke cigars as a facade. You know what I'm saying? It's an image that he believes in and he can sell. So if he's selling an image, a lot of people would be attracted to that. Damn, that's big ass nigga. Like most people nowadays, they don't care, nigga, if you're not really a gang banger, you're not really a real nigga like that. When they know you're not a buster and they know you'll get it cracking, people tend to like, all right, shit, I know ain't nobody gonna run up on that nigga, which is rightfully so. A lot of niggas ain't gonna run up on a nigga that got that much advantage over them. But at the same time, man, we didn't see people peel bananas out here all day long. Nigga drop that motherfucker on the floor and somebody slip and fall. So yeah, man, sometimes, you got people, man, when you make it easy for somebody that has certain elements to them, like an advantage for he's big, he smokes cigars, you know what I'm saying? People giving him a Baby Suge Knight type of image, you know what I'm saying? That might intimidate some people. People tend to let that shit get to their head and people believe that. And some people out here that's 4 feet tall that will walk up on that boy and tell that boy, man, hey, if you want to go home for Christmas this year, bro, stand down. And, even the tall giant look at a nigga when the nigga serious out here. He don't care about none of that. You nigga, you touch me, you die type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Some nigga like, man, I don't want the problem. I know you can't whoop me, but then again, I know I can't stop you from doing that too. So it get tricky in the game, bro. It really get tricky because, sometimes, it's every man for himself. Everybody want you to stoop down to their level so they can win. You see what I'm saying? And it's a psychic game. You know what I'm saying? 600 know he's not a killer. So, if he's in the face of a killer, more likely he's going to stand down. So I'm saying, because he knows, why would I risk trying to fight a killer when I know if I beat him up, he will kill me? That's how the game going. And a nigga that's a killer, knowing, why would I fight a nigga that's 20 times bigger than me, longer arms, longer reach, knowing he got that on me? You see what I'm saying? Let's go.
Whole family was in it. My parents down here no more, but they was on drugs and stuff. So I was really trying to not go into that lifestyle. I was really trying to make it out the hood. I wasn't trying to be what I'm at right now. I was really trying to be like square, you know what I'm saying? But it kind of just took over.
You are even prettier in person.
Thank you.
There's a reason ball boys make especially attentive waiters.
Now, this is a cat that's parading around LA right now, trying to be the new Suge Knight, claiming to really be pushing that line from neighborhood Rollin 60 Crip. All we've seen from this dude is the exact opposite. the complete contrary of who he's claiming to be. And man, we got too many instances to go through to show y'all that this dude is on straight bunk in the city, man. Now, the first thing we gonna leave with, which to me was damn near the most flagrant shit I've ever seen. Christopher Lovejoy fucking with the police.
Bro, this is weird as hell, bro. This is weird, bro. This is all the way weird, cuz. It's weird. And you know what? The internet don't care. Let's stop playing, cuz. The internet don't care, bro. They can see that nigga with around 1,000 cops, bro. You see what I'm saying? As long as he turn on this camera, they gonna tune in. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And when we sit back and we think about this shit, like, damn, like what happened to niggas just ain't everybody, we ain't watching cuz. You feel me? We know what cuz represent. Like, that ain't my problem, nigga. I don't gang bang, nigga. I don't care about the politics, nigga. I cut it on and see what the nigga got to say and what's going on. It's no longer, integrity, morals, value behind this shit. So let's be clear, bro. Right now, a nigga could do some trolling shit, bro, and to his community, he'll look, you a sucker for doing that shit. But then the internet, the civilians, they're gonna praise cuz like, nigga, that shit was hard, nigga. You got everybody attention. You feel me? So what with your community saying them niggas ain't paying you, they ain't putting no money in your pocket. But that trolling situation made you a bag. It got everybody watching you. You see what I'm saying? Like, people care about entertainment. People don't care about people's personal opinions, but in gang culture, this is never going to happen, bro. We don't work with them. We don't cooperate with them. They're our enemies. You know what I mean? So to see him like that and then just hearing the story, he said, man, look, nigga, I wasn't go gang bang. Nigga, I didn't come around gangsters until after high school. Like, you feel me? Like his whole life, his whole childhood was existing of being a good kid, a square. Like 20-some years old, nigga. You want to, I'm an adult. Now I want to break the law. Get the fuck out of here, bro. So that means when shit didn't go your way in life, you know what I'm saying? When you start dealing with problematic, hard times, struggles, and all that shit, you ran to the gangsters. You know what I'm saying? You ran to the people that's already committing crimes because you've seen that being good and being a square don't pay. And you fall on hard times and you're a square and you're trying to do the right thing, you're going to struggle hard. So you took another way out and went to run with the gangsters and you got turned out. That's basically what you're telling the world. Let's go.
Me was damn near the most flagrant shit I've ever seen. Christopher Lovejoy fucking with the police.
When these guys come off as good guys, I'm a good guy, so I'm just showing love and showing respect. We're in the 90043. I just want to know, congratulations y'all, thank y'all for your service, man.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Now, we done seen so many people get exposed with the paperwork, with the interviews, on camera, talking to them folks about cases, about homies, doing all kind of shit that they know they're not supposed to do, and some motherfuckers do a really good.
Look how many pictures this nigga got with the police. Oh my God. Man, come on, man. You mean to tell me Wack is so naive that he don't know, cuz? This is too many pictures. Every time he get around some officers, you're taking pictures with random cops for clout. Come on, cuz. Come on, man. And look, he went and got loose cannon. He went and got 600. Come on, nigga. One nigga work always with the cops and one nigga is always willing to crash out. How do you explain that, bro? How? Come on, gang. Come on, man. It's like Japan on that thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Ichiwa. You know what I'm talking about? Polo. Yes, sir. Let's get it, though, man. This is crazy work. All these photos with the cops, because you can't tell me. Did he playing with a badge? Come on, gang.
On camera, talking to them folks about cases, about homies, doing all kind of shit that they know they're not supposed to do, and some motherfuckers do a really good job at hiding it. But this dude has showed us that he actually fucks with the police. And man, it's sad to say, but it speaks crazy volumes about the major divide in the 6-0s right now. The 60s have a reputation of really being one of the most gutter hoods out here. They flashy. They got a lot of famous members from there. They've been known to get money. They've been known to put in work. Have a lot of hitters rolling for they set. And for them to have representation like Snitch Hunted out here, again, it just speaks volumes about the divide in they hood right now. But again, with the police, we done seen Mr. Lovejoy take a direct phone call on his line from the folks and call him down to the station. And they proceed to present this man with a custom-made police badge.
Hello?
Christopher,
What's up, man? What's going on?
this is Officer Johnson. I just wanted to let you know the fellas over at the station have a little something for you.
Like, what you mean?
We got a little gift for you. Why don't you come by?
All right.
Come by the station.
All right, bet. All right. I'll be there.
10-4.
All right. Let me say something else. There's nothing wrong with people, changing their life, going to work for the LAPD.
Wow.
I know you've seen these
There's nothing wrong with that.
Wow. Look, bruh. Look, brother. Hold on, man. Now, do y'all remember when Whack 100 said that 600 went to take the test? He failed the test, but he actually tried to apply to be a police officer. Come on, man. Let's go back to when Whack was come on, bro. Come on, bro. Look, 600 said, nigga, he don't fuck with rats, snitches, and busters. But you're saying there's nothing wrong with being a police officer. Being a police officer means you have to snitch. It means that you have to be willing to lock up the same community that you vowed for. You got them, come on, bro, blue rags on your head and all that crazy ass shit. You got S-Bone whacked, bro. You got S-Bone whacked. I don't care how you cut that. Then you saying there's nothing wrong with people changing their lives trying to be a police officer. 600 Whack got him already announced and confirmed and admitted that he guided you to go do and take the police test. You failed, so which means you would never be a police officer. That's crazy, bro. You tried so hard, but then the game is over, bro. The jig is up. The game is over. Don't let these niggas fool you, bro. The same nigga that's talking about what he represent and all that shit be the same nigga trying to work for the other side. Let's go.
The problem is when you want to accept it, when you want to embrace it, when you're in the closet about it. Who wants to be gangbanging all their life? Yeah. Come play with me now.
Now, to some people, that may seem like a joke, a gimmick. That shit ain't funny, man. It ain't nothing funny about it. And one of his homies felt the same way, Don Bonelli. So we seen Don Bonelli get up with him and Brick Baby after that situation with DW Flame and Brick Baby. Bonelli had both of them dudes on live trying to serve that DP up. Now, Brick Baby, he probably so high off them perks, he had to exit the room to go throw up. But Snitch Hunted stayed. You know what I'm saying? And he dodged the questions about the DP. But the thing that stuck out was kind of how Don Bonelli treated the situation. Seeing a gang member, period, with the police is just some completely off-the-wall shit. We done seen this dude taking pictures with the folks, talking about thank you for your service, basically saying thank you for locking the homies up.
Right.
Thank you for putting the Rico on the hood.
Right.
This was Snitch Hunted doing. But Don Bonelli like, hey, that wasn't cool. I'm going to need the DP.
You ain't got, let's keep it real, not even like that, but you ain't got no say-so over here, bro. You can't summons nobody up and get nobody ordered up and nothing happened to nobody or nothing, bro. Then you play police games. You going to the police station getting a fake shield made. You like, come on, bro. That's not, man.
That's pussy right there, bro. And there's no way to justify doing that type of shit, bro.
Man, think of anybody else you know from any other hood, man. How's that shit gonna turn out? At bare minimum, severely beaten.
Bro, you would never catch another nigga that's a real gang banger, gang member playing these police games. Even if you're not a gang banger no more, nigga, you still a member, bro. How can you portray the core community where we watch them same people beat up our own people, violate them, throw drug cases on them, throw gun cases on them, get niggas locked up 40 years, 128 years, and you thanking them for their services? How? How is that cool? Since when? How do you justify that? Nigga, blue rags on your head on 6-0 when before nigga you got exposed. Long as niggas didn't know that you wasn't like that, bro, it was all good. You could play your role. And then when niggas realize like shit, nigga, let me tell you something about life. Let me tell y'all something about life. When you finally expose somebody for who they really are, they don't have to pretend anymore. So once you show that person that you know who they are, they don't have to pretend. So they become what they always was and what they are. See, that's the thing about the devil. See, the devil ain't no red-headed man with no horns on his head. You see what I'm saying? Like, come on, nigga, you might think you a good guy because you working for them. Police officers have gangs within inside that you know, their organization. You know what I'm saying? That potentially will harm an innocent civilian just to get stripes, just to show that they're willing to bleed for the blue. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, gang. This shit is crazy.
And put off the hood. But, you know, you got to be fooling me if you saying that 600 got a real position over here and he politicking as the big homie for these niggas from 6-0. But Don Bonelli said, you know, he ain't got no kids. He ain't got no little homies that's going to be looking up to him and listening to him from neighborhood 60s. But my thing is, where's the Swift Thunderdome DP? Where's some real frontline action from the 6-0s right now? So what is the difference or what is the leverage that Snitch Hunter has over these dudes from 6-0? It got to be his family. You know what I'm saying? It got to be the Lovejoy name. He was sanctioned in, given the clout by a reputable member prior to him becoming from 6-0. This dude joined 6-0 in his 20s. So he's somebody's son, somebody's nephew. And it's like he can't do no wrong because of who his people is. That's just what it seemed like to me. And I know of some cats like Toots.
This July at Renewal by Anderson. Pay nothing. Zero zilch nada.
It's from 6-0 who on the same shit. Niggas out here snitching and telling and being with the police and doing all this shit. But just because they people from the hood, they ain't put off. And man, that shit, that's leaving a black eye, not only for the city, but for them neighborhood 60s. Now, we don't know if his DP is going to be televised by Don Bonelli. We don't even know if he's going to get served that DP. But it's much appreciated to Don Bonelli for calling that lame shit out. We can't have that shit in the hood. We seen Conrad not fucking with him either. Dudes on the front line, dudes that's really banging from that hood. Why ain't they put him off? Shit, Havoc his ass. Slide. Ain't no way this dude can still be walking around the streets, man. And another piece that Don Bonelli brought up was the situation between Snitch Hunter and GBO Gaston. Again, another flagrant action from 600 where you got this dude promoting somebody dissing your hood.
Out here, nigga, bust down. You see where I'm at? Hey, fuck Brick Baby on his down, nigga. You wanna push up in here? Shit green, nigga. That shit green, nigga. On me, nigga. So I can't put up to the hood. I'm down. I put up to your hood, nigga. Thirsty, nigga. And we out here, nigga. And we out here, nigga. Niggas get gunned down, nigga. Where niggas at? Nigga, I'll pull that nigga gun. Hey, you know.
No.
Nigga, I'm out here, nigga.
And we not talking about how DW Flame dissed the neighborhood card in front of Brick Baby. We talking about somebody actually intentionally dissed.
Yeah, this is crazy work, man. Man, let me tell y'all something. Hey, kids, man. Hey, find something else to do with your life. Let me tell y'all why. Because you go get older and you gonna realize you did something your whole life and did nothing else with it. You feel me? Sometimes God will call you to do something else you know what I'm saying, when he know that you wasting your potential. So make sure, you know, y'all do something with y'all life. Hey, that's my time, man. Like, comment, subscribe, sub up. You love your mama. And I'll see y'all on the next video, gang. Let's go.